guys, welcome back. TerraFirmaCraft with me, Sid, and I'm up on the mountaintop at the moment, gathering more dolomite and shale rocks. I'm on my black steel pickaxe now because that's worn out. So I've got a little bit of this to do. My plans today involve trying to move us forwards towards the red steel. If possible, maybe getting towards red steel and actually having red steel. That would be pretty cool, but that may be optimistic. And I want to try and get a little bit more done around the castle. I want to try and do some decoration, actually start making it functional, you know, more or less getting to the state of moving in. What else do we want to do? Got to get the courtyard finished, maybe get a well built ready for when we do get red steel and finally get to the point of being able to build a red steel bucket. And on that note, there was a comment on last week's video, not last week, the week before's video, about blue and red steel, and blue being the one to move water and red steel moving lava. That may be the case for build 7.9, I don't know, but for this build it is red steel all the way. I decided when I saw that, I thought, oh Christ, I better check that, because what I don't want to do is build a bloody red steel bucket only to find out that it can't actually move water source blocks. Far more important, I think, to see that it can actually move water source blocks, and we have got the right thing. Hopefully I'll not get tripped up by that, but that's what it looks like anyway. So yeah, I am going to be spending a little while up here, just shortening this mountain by another meter, and once we've got that done, I will see you back at the castle. Okay, we're back. I've unloaded most of the clap that I had, all the stone and stuff, so let me just show you very quickly what I've been up to, and then we will crack on. Nothing much changed down here. In fact, nothing has changed down there. Over here, still got the chimney to put in. So many things to finish, but what we have got on here now is I've got the walls in. I better be armed because I'm not. These are what I've got left of the blocks over there. So I've got the stairwell, we've got the makings of the next stairwell. We've got a little room, another little room with some windows going in here, another little room over here. I'm not sure whether I can get a window in there or not, so I may have a look. In fact, I can tell, can't I, really? I don't think it would be practicable. So yeah, we've got the next roof and floor in. We need to now start working on the next floor and get the stairwell in here, and also I need to start thinking about decorating and using this place, because at the moment it's just a honking great big structure stuffed full of torches. And of not much use to anybody, to be brutally honest. Yeah, it's, you know. Oops, how do I get down? I've got lost. So many builds, so many ways to get around. I suppose I should go and cook myself some food as well, rather than eating the ingredients as I have been for the last episode or so. Can you go in there? You can. Can we put some grain in there? We can. What does that make then? A meal. Cheese and maize, it tastes terrible apparently. Let's see what else we've got then. Gimme. Huh? Come on. Why you no pick up? Oh, thank you. Pork. We could try a bit of pork. I don't know whether that would work in there. Let's give that a try, shall we? Yeah, we can create that. What's that? Still tastes terrible, but at least it's something. And let me just... we'll stick you there. We'll get you. What we got in here? We'll have some cabbage. Because everything goes well with cabbage. Still tastes terrible, but it doesn't matter. We'll just get ourselves a set of those. I'm going to need to make some more bowls anyway. And yeah, we put my cabbage away. Put my a pork chop away. And I think everything else I had on me, didn't I? What's in there? Some more tomatoes and stuff. Right, anyway, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is we've actually now got meals rather than... Ooh, whatever I'm eating there, it agrees with me because my hit points have just dropped. Or I should say, gone up. Right, so, what else have we been doing? I processed a load of gold. And I also smelted the steel anvil, so I've got the steel there. I've got quite a bit of gold. A bit of this black bronze. But not much black steel, and black steel is the ingredient we need to make red steel. We need 56% black steel, rose gold, brass and steel in 10 to 15, 10 to 15, 20, 25. And then you need to weld it with another black steel to actually make the red steel. So we're going to need a fair amount of black steel. Now black steel, as you recall, we made weak steel with steel, nickel and black bronze on a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. To, where's my nickel? 1 to 1. And that will make us 6 ingots, of weak bronze. So we need to alloy this for starters. Oh, and in between episodes I have gone and mined more coal. I've managed to find a reasonable supply fairly close by, and yeah, so we're going to need to get this lot going. Now we'll take that out because I don't want you to go in yet. So we've got black bronze, nickel. I should have my casts over here. I do. And I am going to make basically a metric crap ton of black bronze. I do need to leave some steel left over because we need it for red steel as part of the alloy, because red steel is, as we said, just includes steel. So we'll get that one going. But one important thing to remember is once we've got a red steel anvil, we can smelt this one back down for 14 black steel ingots. So it's not all work. Well, it is all work, but you know, there you go. So what you going to do about it, eh? This is what we have to do to get the good stuff. Anyway, I am going to continue on with this, and I will be back with you in a little while. Okay, I've got 5 steel ingots now. I've done the maths, and to get the percentages needed for red steel, we're going to need an alloy of 5 black steel, 1 rose gold, 1 brass, and 2 steel. So that works out at 56%, 11%, 11% and 22%, which falls within the parameters for red steel, weak red steel alloy. So we are going to have to get this fired back up again. And where's my little fiery stick? I should make a flint and steel, you know, really. Which I think I can probably make using steel and some flint, actually. And we'll start off and get the rose gold goes in, the brass goes in. That's going to melt fairly quickly. These two are going to take a little bit longer to get going and melt down. And that should make us 9 ingots of weak red steel, which we weld with the black steel ingot. So that will allow us to make a... In fact, what I really ought to do, thinking this through, I need one less, is pop you in there to warm up ready. So the rose gold's gone. Let's start with the steel. That's going to take a while to melt. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to, we'll have a quick chat, a little chat about where we're going with TerraFirmaCraft, because the question's been asked, am I going to move to build 79? And the short answer for this world is no. This world is staying on build 78. But we are rapidly approaching endgame. I mean, there are things I want to finish. I want to finish the castle and get that done. I would like to finish the game with basically a full set of red steel tools and armour. what else? And then is what we actually do after this point. Now, my preferred path to go after we complete this season of TerraFirmaCraft depends entirely upon a third party by the name of Mr. Generic B. I think you know where I'm going here. I would love to do an LP of the Sticks and Stones TerraFirmaCraft HQM pack that he's doing with B-dubs at the moment. But of course we are entirely dependent on his release of that pack, which at the moment there's no indication of when or where that might be. Oh, that's going in pretty quick actually. So yeah, we're kind of waiting on that. The alternatives I looked at is TerraFirmaCraft. Now TerraFirmaCraft I had a quick look at, and it basically introduces a third age after red steel, which is electrical age, and you can get into turbines and blast furnace and electrical power. It's basically tech added to the pack, and I think that will be brilliant. But so far it has proven, oh, we got weak red steel already, and there's the last one. Oh, I'll not put you in until that has melted. So we could actually have gone with 4, 1, 1 and 2. And that might be an actual better mix. 4, 1, 1, 2, thinking about it, because that will give us 8 ingots, but we only use 4 black steel ingots for it. In fact, let us do that. Let me, I'm just going to jump over here and change 4, 1, 1, 2 goes 50. It's 12 and it's actually 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and 25. My spreadsheet for some reason is showing 13%. Let me just increase the decimals on that. There we go. Yeah, now that works. So 4, 4, 1, 1, 2 seems to be an optimal mix. So let us get this going, and you are yellow white, so you are in the realms of using it. Here we go. Our red steel is coming out now. I'm not going to get anywhere close to having a full red steel anvil this episode, I don't think, and to some degree I don't want to rush it too much. I want to savour the experience. So we've got you. I could do 2 red steel ingots though, couldn't I? So that's not so bad. We can, in fact, let me pop you in there to warm. You are still liquid, waiting on that. So yeah, there's also TerraFirmaPunk, which is TerraFirmaCraft with Flaxbeard's steam, which looks quite interesting. As I say, in an ideal world, and I think we are a way off this anyway at this moment, we will do Sticks and Stones. But the world is often far from ideal. No, that's not quite there. Let me just get this one done. No, bang, bang, Red steel ingot. We have made the red steel age. You need to just warm up, and we'll stick another one in there ready. So yeah, that's my plans, but obviously we need to finish off here for this in the first instance. So yeah, I think we've still got a couple of months left, at least maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 8 episodes of this left before I'm even close to completion. So have no fear, we're not leaving this world yet. Of course, you may be anxious for me to leave this world and be getting tired of this castle, but who knows. But there's quite a bit left to do around here, so there's a few things I'm not overly keen with Build 79, it has to be also said. I'm not keen on torches going out. I recognise that the realism purposes, that is by far more realistic than them burning forever, but it does make it very difficult to make a mob space safe area. Very difficult, because obviously every time the torches go out you build a room. That castle would be impossible with the torches going out, because the moment the torches went out, bang, mobs, you're in trouble. So yeah, I'm not sure whether there's any additional lighting sources in build 79, which might be the answer to it. Maybe they have oil lamps or something which you can they'll burn for ages. I don't know. Who knows? Would seem to make a sensible idea, actually. So yeah, there are options. There are a few other TerraFirmaCraft mod packs out there with these aspects as well. I don't want can work. I want can weld, please. But that gives us plenty. I mean, eight ingots. So we only need to run 2 batches of this, which is to get the anvil, which is not end of the world stuff. But obviously that does involve running several blast furnaces. For me to do that, I am going to have to. I might have enough charcoal, but I'm going to be running it fairly close to the line there. Yellow, white, can weld, can work. Right, let me clear. What have you got? You're yellow. You bet you can be welded. Yes, you can. Good, and you can come out. So we'll get this bad boy done, and then we can come on. You know you want to. There you go. Probably need a new hammer before long as well, just for good measure. How much have I got there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be one more in there. There we go. We're getting it. Oh, and it's night time, so I better sleep. So I'll get this cooled off. We'll pull myself together for the next part, and we'll get on with a little bit of castle work. So I'll see you in a little while. Happy New Year, everybody. Not really, but it's the 1st of January in our year in the world here, so yeah, New Year's Day. Happy New Year, animals. So, I'm looking around, because somewhere about this place I've got some fruit trees, and I'm not sure whether I've got any kicking around anywhere else. I've certainly got plenty of bushes. Raspberry, wintergreen. So I'm thinking we can get some of this lot going off up in the castle grounds. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I know, it's the most horrendous sound in the world, isn't it? Someone going through chests. But unfortunately necessary. I've got so many bits and pieces of random crap about, haven't I? I also need to definitely look at getting some charcoal. I think I'm going to take all of these bushes up, and we'll set these up around the castle as well. What are these ones I'm picking up? 6. No, are they 15, is it? Yeah, wintergreens. So, get some foliage around the place. It's difficult, you can't shear the leaves like you can in... Are you in or out? I really do not know where you actually are, bird. I'll leave those ones. I'll leave the ones around the front for the time being. I'll have the gooseberry bushes. That's a given. So I want to do that. Get the grounds of the castle made a little bit more. Get away from those animals. A little bit more smexy. I want to start clearing these trees down here, because before we know it, we're going to be in spring, and I would like this area to become my farm round here. So just my arable farming area, and up here I'm thinking around here to build some animal pens, to bring my animal pens in, maybe to set them back into there. Maybe not this episode, I may make a start on one animal pen, who knows. But we got fruit trees, so we'll have an apple tree, and I think the apple tree can go here. One apple tree. Not a huge amount of space in this area yard, to be said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a cherry tree there. And then maybe a plum tree back there. So that'll give us a little bit of something or other. Bunch berries. I don't even know what do these look like when you plant them? These are the little flat ones. Wintergreens are also little flat ones, so these are kind of front bushes. Raspberry is big chunky bush, so you can come and you can go down there. Gooseberry bushes probably go around here, get a little bit of blueberry bushes. We'll have that kind of thing going on, I think. Snowberry bushes. Oh, your little flat ones again as well, aren't you? So we take our wintergreens and we'll do something. I'll just fill this area, I think, like so. And similarly, we'll come around here with the wintergreens, and then these will run just down the side here. And I don't know whether there's enough room here for the fruit trees, so we'll go like that. I think that kind of has a certain something to it. Not sure what it has, but it's a certain something all the same. So I think we'll put some fruit trees down here, and as I say, I'm going to have a little like farming cot. I don't really need these, but you know, I do like. I've got 1, 2, 3, probably 4. There, we got more saplings than trees we're going to chop down there. So we'll take this out because I need charcoal, and might as well chop down some trees that I don't want as trees that I do want. If that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense to me anyway. So yeah, we're definitely going to need a lot of charcoal. We are... Come here. So, and we... 1, 2, 3, 4... I've got 5, and there are 5 trees. Perfect. Not that I'm planting these again, but at least I can plant another 5 trees somewhere else. I'm going to be like, you know, velvet toilet tissue. Well, maybe not. They plant 3 for every one. I'm only planting 1 for every one, but being sustainable. Now, the other thing, of course, is we don't need to worry too. Once we get the red steel bucket, we don't need to worry about digging the channels in for the crops. We can actually put the crops in properly, a la Minecraft style, with a single water source kind of affair going on. So that's going to make a huge difference. I need to eat and sleep because the night's coming on. Let's head to the house because I need to be working down there anyway. So yeah, so we'll get that laid out as a farm area, and I will kind of work out where I'm going to put my water sources ready for when I've got them. But for the time being, I think we're going to be doing charcoal. So yep, I will see you in a little while. Okay, I've been chopping wood. I'm not quite to the point ready to make this fire pit, but I thought the other fruit trees, I thought I might, well, we'll keep some of them, but I think the plum tree will plant down here in this base vacated by the, we'll put it maybe here. That's a nice place for a plum tree. So yeah, I'm chopping down the Forest of Doom at the moment, which is entertaining to say the least. And I've hit a bit of a snag actually, which is I can't seem to remember how to create bloody bowls. Ah, there it is. It's that position in there. I got it. So I went to make a meal and it just would not. No matter what way I orientated the wood, it would not go. But that's it. So at least I can now feed myself properly rather than having to eat the raw ingredients again. So let me... I thought I'd prepared that area. What we have now... what we got? Cheese. I need some more ingredients. We'll have a tomato and a red pepper. So some cheese, maize, Tommy tartar. Oh, it doesn't like that. It'll allow me to do it that way around though, so we'll still taste terrible. But that in itself is not a problem. But at least we're eating properly. And oh, right, onwards. Got more charcoal to make, so be back in a little while. Alright, I've got the pie pit ready. I just want to... I've just realised I had no flint whatsoever. Flint and steel. There's no more faffing around with these damn fire starters. So yeah, we made quite a lot of progress today in some respects. I didn't get anything done on the castle, which is a shame, but that's why I say I think it's going to be at least another 8 episodes before we're anywhere even close to completing this, even with us being so close to getting the red steel. I'm just going to go and sort out this fella. So I avoid... Hello. Oh, you're a bit warm, aren't you? Haha. Get dead. So yeah, we are getting there steadily. Oh, wander around this way. That's as good as any. The Forest of Doom is looking a bit thinner. Still loads to chop down, but I don't think that's going to be an issue because I have still got loads of charcoal I'm going to need. This is probably going to make about another stack and a half, perhaps, on this size fire pit. I probably should make a bigger fire pit, but of course the drawback to making a bigger fire pit is the fact... oh, oh crap, I need logs. I knew there was something I was missing. Fortunately I do have some. Yeah, the drawback to making a bigger fire pit is you of course do need a bigger fire pit. I'll just stick the one of those in there. We only need to plug it up with one, it doesn't need a full 4 above it. Let's go and get this lit, sealed and done with. Bonk. No. Ah. Always the faff. There we go. So yeah, that'll be done in a few hours. We'll have more charcoal. I can be getting on with more cave system down there. I'm sure there is. We're getting on with some more red steel. Hopefully by the next episode I'll have enough to make an anvil, or at least the bulk of it. And until then, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. And bye for now.